So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We're going to talk about the injury crisis. Or is it dark arts, lads? Is it dark arts? Who knows? Who knows? But we're going to read between the lines on some of these. And I think there's about 9 players we've got out injured. We're going to have to rely on the fixed bench. If that is true, then isn't it? We're going to have to rely on the fixed bench that's always fixed until we need to use it. And then it's really, really not fixed, is it? Bosh. Right. Let's go, guys. We're smoking the fixed bench pack, yeah? We're smoking the fixed bench pack. So, Gabriel Martinelli is the latest one, apparently. Smash these likes up. Sub to the channel as well, guys. We're flying on subs at the minute. Also, sub to Lee Reacts as well. I'll stick the link in the title for that. That's less than 50 away from 33k. So get sub into Lee Reacts as well. And this one's well over 103. So about 103, just shy of 103 and a half. So yeah, let's get on that. Make sure you are subbing, liking, commenting. And let's go through this. Gabriel Martinelli, calf injury. Brazil confirmed that the Arsenal attacker has picked up an injury whilst away. This is a direct quote. Player Gabriel Martinelli complained of a pain in his right calf and underwent an MRI scan on Sunday night, which showed a small area of muscle edema in that area, the statement read. So, let's Google muscle, oops, whatever I could spell. Right, let's see what that is. May increase in volume as a result of increased fluid content, depending on the underlying abnormality. Focal fluid collections can also be seen. So basically, he's got fluid on his calf, is what I'm reading here. And then it says T1 weighted images are useful in depicting intramuscular fat in the muscle atrophy. Flipping out some mad words in here, isn't there? Flipping out flowers. I'd love this. The end stage of many of the disease processes that produce muscle edema. So basically, it's a disease. Does it ever go away? It goes away by itself. It's a harmless water retention problem. Well, there you go. Why didn't I just click on that one first? It's a harmless water retention problem. So basically, he just needs to rest. So yeah, I think that's not too bad then. That's actually not too bad. Feels like your skin is tight or painful, like your shoes and socks may be too tight, that kind of feeling. Okay. So basically, he's got a tight calf strain. Okay. Or a tight calf. I think he'll be all right. But again, he ain't been good anyway, let's be real. I know he scored a couple of goals recently, but he's been poor, hasn't he? But again, this is what I said. We're going to get a lot of injuries this season. And people are going to cry about all of the fixtures and all of this. Well, we had the same amount of fixtures bar 2. There's only an extra 2 Champions League games we've got. And when did we get knocked out in the League Cup last season? Was it the first round? We'll end up playing roughly the same amount of games anyway, give or take a couple. Yeah, and we didn't get many injuries at all last season. So there we go. Anyway, the athlete continues to undergo physiotherapy treatment under the care of the Brazilian National Medical Department. Martinelli was left an unused sub in the 4-1 win against Peru in the early hours of Wednesday morning. I actually watched the back end of that, the last 20 minutes. The last 2 goals were quality. Anyway, Tomiyasu, I've had enough. No mas. Get rid. I've seen enough. I even said on the last stream, or the last watch-along stream, when he came off the bench, and Ola was getting all hyped, saying, yep, give him man of the match. Give him man of the match. My baller and that. I said, we'll make the most of him because we ain't going to see him for a few weeks. And here we are. He now has a knee injury. So, the Arsenal fullback has reportedly picked up a setback in his attempts to recover from injury. The club is said to be fearful that he will be sidelined once more, despite just making a comeback to the pitch. He was left out of the Japan squad for the break due to his lack of game time. He had played his first minutes of the season in a brief cameo against Southampton. The return date unknown. Now, is this dark arts, guys? Even if it is, I don't want him here. He's always injured anyway. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of his time and our time. Just get rid of him. Get rid. This guy has been out injured so many times with a knee or an ankle or a calf injury. Sorry, I've had enough. If he's got a knee injury, then that's not going to ever go away, is it? This is about the third or fourth knee injury he's had. So there's clearly an issue there. Bin him in January. Bukayo Saka, hamstring. Saka suffered the injury against Greece last Thursday. The initial test, after the initial test, decided he would not fly to Finland for Sunday's clash. He went back to Colney. Blah, blah, blah. Carsley said Bukayo would have been close, but it would have been unfair to risk him. He's a positive person. I expect him to be fine. His return date is this weekend. So, again, another one. Do we risk him for this Bournemouth game? Because if this bench is as good as everyone's been hyping up, then maybe, just maybe, we should rest him and bring him on for 20 minutes if we're 3-0 up or if we need a goal or whatever. Just give him a little run out for 20 minutes at the end, just to get him sharp again. But this guy, I said this when we kept playing him and playing him and playing him. We could be winning a game 5-0. He still plays 90 minutes. Right, it's weird. It makes no sense, but I think he's all right. I can't lie. 29, apparently has a knee injury. Despite completing 90 minutes against Southampton before the international break, Havertz, nearly said his name, 29, pulled out the Germany squad due to a knee problem. Again, it's this dark arts. German Football Association said 29 will miss the upcoming international matches due to a knee problem. Get well soon, Kai. He's expected to be back for the Bournemouth game. And I reckon that because we haven't got anyone else who can put the ball in the back of the net at the minute, other than defenders, he's the only one who can put the ball in the net on a regular basis. I reckon he just pulled out of that squad. That's the dark arts, guys. Anyway, let's go Thomas Partey. Injury is unknown. Midfielder was pulled from international duty before heading away with the Ghana squad. A statement explained Thomas is unable to join the Black Stars due to a medical issue he is currently experiencing, and the club have scheduled him for further tests in the coming days. Return date unknown. Again, is that another one? Who knows? Odegaard, we know. He ain't going to be back for time. It says return date November. I don't think we'll see him until December. Urian Timber, injury unknown. Again, dark arts. Timber was substituted at half-time, although this one might actually be genuine, I can't lie, in the win over PSG. And he was left out of the squad to face Southampton. So maybe this one is real. He is expected to be back this weekend, according to this. We have to modify training for a lot of players, Arteta said. We've done the same today. This was previously, it's a quote from previously, because of the load that they had. So it's a decision we made this afternoon, whether to involve them, yes or no. They are close. Benny Blanco, knee injury. Arteta said, we have to modify training, same thing. Is expected to be back this weekend. Now, we know he has actually had an injury because he was sat in the crowd the other day. But again, it ain't looking good, is it? If all of these players are genuinely injured, then this ain't looking good. The politician, calf injury. Alex, probably after the international break, if everything goes well, he's progressing really well, said Arteta. He's expected to be back this weekend. And Kieran Tierney, Arteta said in August, he needs to focus on recovering in the best way. It's been a rough time for him again. With the last injury, we have to try and support him, make sure he gets back fit. So there we go, guys. No return date for him. How many players is that? 1, 2, 3. Now, one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10. Flipping hell. 10 players out injured, allegedly. I'd say out of them, I think a few of them will be back this weekend. Yeah, and I think that 29, Thomas Partey, I think will start the game. I think that both of them just pulled out the international break, if I'm honest. Partey and Timber, I think, is injured. Ben White, I think, was injured. Obviously, we know he was. He was in the crowd. Tierney, we know we ain't going to see again. Miss Manager don't like him. Odegaard, he's been blagging it. Oh, he's had a setback. Yeah, he's had a setback. Then there was a story I see the other day saying that no, they didn't have a setback. Yeah, they're just trying to finesse us on that one. We know he's out for a while. Yeah, but it is what it is. Listen, we've got to use our squad, and our squad's thinner than last season. Yeah, we've done well to this point, up to this point, because I don't think we'd still be unbeaten. I didn't still think we'd be right up there, if I'm honest, with the run of fixtures we've had. Now with the injuries on top as well. So we've done well to get to this point, but we're only at the start of the season. And we're getting all of these injuries already. Yeah, that's concerning. Yeah, this club needs to go out there and do what's required in January. Yeah, because I'll tell you something now, this is a crucial season for him, the manager, and for some of these players as well. Because if he doesn't win anything this season, this will probably be the last chance that we'll have in a long time, because I feel like a lot of these players are going to leave in the summer if we don't win nothing. Because how many more years you keep going, not winning, before you actually go, yeah, well, that club wants me. They're winning. I'm going to go and play for them. Yeah, because we're going to get that happening. Yeah, Saliba's one of them. Looking at all the links to Madrid, whether they're true or not, who knows? Probably not. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's him that's putting them out there via his agent somehow. I don't know, putting them out to the media. We know this stuff happens. Yeah, but at the end of the day, we just got to win something. Yeah, and these injuries are looking a little bit off key. But I predicted this. Yeah, we got extremely lucky with injuries last season. Yeah, and we still didn't win anything. Now we're getting injuries, which makes me think we ain't going to win anything again. Yeah, unless this football club go out in January and go and do what's required, get us a right winger, get us a striker, get us another midfielder. I don't see us winning anything. Yeah, we know that as soon as we get a big team in the League Cup, he'll throw that in the bin. That's if we get past Preston. Yeah, we've got a tough run of fixtures coming up after this weekend. Let's have a look at our fixtures. We've got some bad fixtures coming up. Like, mad, all in a row. So Bournemouth Saturday, Shakhtar. That's not an easy game either. I can't lie. That Shakhtar game ain't easy. I do think we'll win the next two, though. Bournemouth and Shakhtar. Liverpool's not easy. Then Preston away, Newcastle away, Inter away, Chelsea away. Ooh, that's not good. Then another international break. Then after that, Forest and then Sporting away. West Ham away, Man United at home. Fulham away. Monaco at home. Yeah, these run of fixtures are looking crazy, and there's games coming thick and fast, which is why I was fuming in the summer, because I wanted us to get a better squad. We ended up selling players. We got rid of more players than we brought in. Make that make sense? Yeah, we needed more, and we didn't do it. So listen, we don't know how Martin Odegaard's going to come back. We don't know when he's coming back, but when he is back, how's he going to adapt? Yeah, he's not played football for a while. You know, how's he going to get back into it? Is he going to hit the ground running, or is it going to take him a couple of games, 3, 4, 5 games? You know, we've got Ethan on the bench. I don't know why we're not seeing him. If he can't get a game now, then he ain't getting a game when Odegaard's back, is he? Let's be real with it. So he's got to start using that squad properly. So far, he has used the squad, majority of the squad. But at the same time, that squad ain't good enough to go the whole season like this. So something needs to change. We either need to go and get a bigger squad in January, or they've got to stop getting injured. Yeah, and I don't think either is going to happen, if I'm honest. But let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. Let me know what you guys think. Which ones do you think were pulling out of internationals for the dark arts? Or which ones do you actually think are genuine? Because maybe you think the ones that just pulled out are actually genuine. Maybe they are injured. Thing is, we're not there, so we don't know. We're only going off what's been said. Yeah, and half the time they're lying fuckers, these people. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But bless up to everyone who's locked in. Check out the video on Lee Reacts about Tommy Tooks. My manager, bruv. My manager. We're back again. We're back again. England FC. England FC. Anyway, I'll be back again on here with Saeed, Flawless, and Northside. He's returning. He will be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. on here. Straight after that, I'm on with Rants on his channel. We're not doing it Friday. We're doing it today. Tomorrow. You can tell I'm tired, innit? I'm going to bed. It's nearly midnight. So, yeah. I'm going to bed, guys. Bless up to everyone who's tuned in. Smash a thumbs up. Sub to the channel. Leave your comments. Cronky out. We're out. Laters.